when we made this test set.
Hang on, what's wrong?
Okay, so now we know the quality center. We made a test set, right? We made a build one as a folder, and we assigned the total number of test cases that we are going to execute for this build. And we selected this one test case and we started running this thing, right? So when we okay when we started executing the first test case, it gave me this window. This is the purpose of it, the manual test case patient vital. So this is what we are going to execute. So it shows you that you are the test executor. This is the run name. Status is not completed. When did you started this test case? And what you're going to test in this one. Do you remember why we write the purpose of the test case? What is the brief description about what you're going to do? So if a new person is executing this test case, he or she can read this purpose, and then they can begin this test case. Okay, begin run. So this window is not allowing me to keep it both the things together. So let me just enter admin here, just to be a safer side. So the step 1, let's execute it here. Let me just put it for you. Admin Pritesh. It will go away so I can show you what does it look like. Okay. Okay. So before we enter that login, I just because of those two values where those two windows were overlapping, I just entered it manually. I did not wait. But what you do is step by step you read it. What is the first step? It says login to Connects VM using admin. You read this step. Let's say you didn't write the protocol. I wrote the protocol, and now you are executing it. So you click on that run button, then this window will pop up, right? And on the side by side, my Connects VM login window will come. And you read the first step. What is the first step here? It says login to the Connects VM, enter Connects VM using admin ID. So I should enter admin. And what is the expected result at that time? Nothing, right? So you just put NA and /a, right? Then you move on to the next step. So the next step is to enter password Pritesh. So I entered it already just to show just because of the window overlapping. So there was no expected criteria. So I did that. Now it comes the step for actual verification after logging. So now when I click on the login button, what should happen? This is my expected criteria. Verify that a user should be able to log into the Connects VM. Was I able to log in? So at that time I write yes, a user a yeah, you can write user was able to user. It depends on the company to company. Some companies want you to write pass fail, some companies want a descriptive observation results. So I am showing you the descriptive. Pass fail is very simple. It's a pass or fail. You can directly say, right? So user successfully logged in to system. The second is user name was displayed on top right corner.
If you're typing all, can you just copy and paste that?
Some companies they don't like it when you copy and paste it. That's the reason.
For example, one of your documents in the protocol says testers should never be allowed to determine pass or fail.
Yeah, it depends on depends on
What does that mean?
it depends on you. Just write your observation. Somebody of your lead will completely review that thing, and they will review it, and they will change the status of the protocol from pass to fail, pass or fail.
Where is that in this software, the pass and fail
Yeah, we are showing you. I'm showing you that.
So
So for the
basically,
first
if
step,
the user cannot successfully
pass.
pass, so it means a bug already,
Yeah.
right?
Also,
So
when
this
you
is the
This is
pass.
pass. So that means the steps you are executing is pass. But the actual protocol status at the end, you don't do the pass or fail.
what do you mean at the end? Where would
Oh,
you
I'll
that's
show you that. We'll come to
oh
that part.
later
Yeah,
complete the
later.
testing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But at this section, you have to say
Yeah.
pass.
So for the step 3, we verified this thing, right? The admin is working. The admin name is displayed. User was successfully logged in. Now, what is the steps 3? Click on the file and new patient, and the new patient window should be displayed. So we go ahead and we click on this one and new patient. Oh boy, the window came, right? So let's write that thing. Yeah, the create patient window
was displayed.
was displayed.
Okay. And then how
And
do?
then you change the status to pass. And then here is edit enter the patient information from
The attached.
the attachment number 1. So you go ahead and open this attachment. This one, not in this attachment.
My
You
God,
can.
it's kind of a little bit complicated. Like attachments,
So
open.
that's what they are asking you to in each step, right? You can go ahead and open the attachment from this other window from here. You can open the attachment. You can go
How
to the
many
test case.
screens? How many?
Yeah, it happens. So here you write okay entered or hits an NA, so you don't have to write NA.
I mean, if it was a defect,
Then we'll do that also. Don't worry. So that means our test state is pass now. And then at the end you stop it and run.
Okay.
So do you see the whole status is pass now,
Okay.
right? This one is not run. Let's say you got another build and we will enter a defect for that. Don't worry. And we'll write build 2. Okay. And this one build 2 2.0, and you have test set patient management, and under that you execute this test case and start running it. Begin run. This one was pass, this one is fail, or this is pass. You were able to log in also, but when you click on the patient it was failed, not able to create patient. So you can't move forward with your test because
Okay,
you
so
can't
we
do
have to report this.
we have to report this. So now you stop this thing. So you see now for the
But
build.
wait a minute, you're stopping this thing like we're recording all this stuff?
No. So that means you are stopping the test case execution for this build. For this test set, this test protocol was failed. Are you getting it?
Yeah, like we talked about earlier.
Huh? Yeah. So now let's enter a defect for it. Test set test linked defect. Right now we don't have it. Linked defect, and now we will go to a defect management. So now we know that there is a defect that I have to report. So you go ahead into the defect management and you click on new defect. So now the second, what are the main parts that we discuss about a defect? Attributes, then the description,
The steps.
and the prerequisites, steps to reproduce, expected result, and actual result. Right? So now this is the description, this is the attributes, and here we are going to write our prerequisites, our steps to reproduce, expected and actual. Right? Okay. So here we'll write the description. Error in creating patient. So who detected it? Ritesh has detected it. What is the severity? Is it a high severity or low severity?
It's a high.
high severity defect. Detected in which version? So in the project settings they will enter the versions. The administrator will do it. You just have to select the version, build one. Then which project what is? They will enter that also. So what is the new state? What are the different states we referred? New, open, assign,
This would be
fix.
new.
This is a new, right? So this is a new defect. Or you can say in open. Let's say I entered a defect, but I need to keep it in open state.
Okay.
After that, somebody has to assign it. So I directly put it into
You
open
always
state.
put open though in that case?
Yeah.
When would you put new?
Let's say I enter it and they will look forward after some time.
Who determines that? Is
Test lead.
testing will tell you when you find defect, just keep it on what?
Yeah, so you can say, let's say all the new defects that you find, keep it in open or keep it in on or on new. So they will tell you that. So first is always ideal is to do it in open state. It's an open defect. Nobody has fixed it yet. Assign to. So we know that this is the developer,
To
test
manager,
developer.
test developer.
Yeah. So
Or
we
you
will
assigning to test.
directly I'm assigning it. Generally project manager assigns it. So directly for your job is to assign to project manager.
Can you do that? Directly to the developer?
No, you can't do that. Some companies directly ask you to do it. It depends on company to company. It's not fixed. It's not
So
by
you
the book,
assign to the manager.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And what is the priority?
High.
It's a high priority, very high,
No,
or
high.
medium.
Medium is okay.
Yeah. So depends on the severity and priority. Now you know what is severity and what is priority and what to assign,
Mm-hmm.
right?
But it's
And
just judgment call.
But
it's a
I think
judgment,
like
yeah.
it's better to say like high all the time because then it's he can.
No,
fix
that's
it
not good. They will
faster.
change it if they don't like it, everything. Because they need, at the end, we will show how to pull a report. So at that time, it's always advised to put a justified priority and justified severity. So here we write pre-requirement. It was Windows XP machine OS. So we discussed all these things, right?
Yeah.
What is the requirements? Steps to reproduce. One, two, three, and expected result, actual result. We write all these things here. We know what to write in now, right? And let's submit this defect. And if you have a screenshot, go ahead and take a zoom picture. They will ask you directly. See, do you
Okay,
see?
would
It has
you go-
already it already taken a screenshot for us.
That feature is
Yeah, that feature is already there. If you don't have the screenshot, it already taken that screenshot for us.
Where did you go for that?
Let me do that again. Do you see a photograph?
Okay.
So you click on that and it will tell you. See, now the window has been highlighted. If I move on this one, it will highlight this other thing. Do you see the whole this thing the below thing has been highlighted? Or if I move it to this window, it highlighted this window. And when I leave the mouse, it took that and it has attached it. So developers can see there is an attachment now. So developers can see that thing. If you have that screenshot attached with you, so you can go ahead and take that image file from here, the JPG file that we just saw, right? Print screen and saving it. How to take a print screen button and then attach it. So you can attach that also.
If they don't have those,
Yeah,
so we can do like the regular.
the regular print screen module. Yeah. And then you can, these are attachment, clipboard and all those things, spelling mistake and everything, and then you submit it. So you see the
I
total.
hope I will remember all this stuff when I get home.
Okay.
Here I remember everything.
So do you see now there is a defect, one defect in open state. Let's enter one more just to vitals management not working. This is the bad example of not to write a defect this way. Vitals management not working. What do you conclude from that? Nothing. Why it's not working or what it's not working inside that? You need to be very specific while writing this. Vital, there is an error in blood pressure module or something.
how would you write it?
So let's say a blood pressure error verification. Let's say for the height, they have specifically asked you to enter into inches, But when the developers by mistake there is a spelling and the inch and it is not converting it into that properly. So you can say error in